Is Summerville or Moncks Corner the better place to live near Charleston, South Carolina? If you're asking that question, you're not alone. Whether you're relocating from out of state or maybe you're just craving a quieter, more affordable lifestyle outside of the city, these two towns come up again and again, and for good reason. Personally, I've lived in Moncks Corner for almost 20 years now. Plus, I do know Summerville well. It's only about 15 to 20 minutes from Moncks Corner. I live, work, and play here. I want you to walk away from this video feeling like you found your place. No fluff, no filler, just honest, straight talking comparison. So let's start with a little history, because when you know where a place comes from, you better understand where it's headed. Summerville is nestled on a pine forested ridge. It started to pull people in from the coastal Lowcountry back in the late 1700s. Plantation families from the Ashley River and other areas came up here to escape the summer heat, the mosquitoes, and the fevers. It officially became a town in 1847. It even passed one of the earliest tree protection ordinances in the United States because people here valued the pines, the fresh air, and the higher elevation. Summerville has grown a lot and fast. Then there's Moncks Corner. Stick with me here. The settlement's roots go back well before the town sign that you see on the roadside today. It was a crossroads settlement in the early 18th century where the Cherokee Path and the road from Charleston to Santee intersected. It was named after Thomas Monk, who in 1735 bought about 1,000 acres and set up what became known as Minton. During the Revolutionary War, the Battle of Moncks Corner took place just north of town. It was a British victory that helped to cut off Patriot reinforcements. Later, the railroad and the Santee Cooper developments powered growth, but it's pretty safe to say that Moncks Corner didn't explode overnight like some other suburbs do. So with that background, let's dive into the comparison that you're really here for. We'll talk traffic, schools, lifestyle amenities. We'll talk about community vibe, housing styles, lake access, commutes, recreation, and I'm going to walk you through what it would actually feel like to live in each town. By the end of this video, you're going to have a clear picture about which place fits your lifestyle best, because that's what this decision really comes down to. So let's start with traffic. Summerville has been growing like crazy. We have new neighborhoods, new restaurants, new retail. That growth is exciting, but it's also led to congestion. What used to be just a quick 10-minute drive across town can now be 30 minutes or more during peak times. People aren't just moving to Summerville, they're commuting from it too, which adds more cars to the roads that weren't exactly built for this level of growth. Now, Moncks Corner, it's a totally different pace. There's growth here for sure, but you're going to see new homes going up and new businesses moving in. But it's not exploding like Summerville. Most of the time, getting across town is still just that, getting across town. Even when we shut down Main Street for a festival, we have alternative routes that help to keep things flowing. It's just not the same daily frustration that you'll get in more built-up suburbs. Now, let's talk schools. But before we get to that, if this is your first time to the channel, hi, my name is Deneen. I'm a realtor here in Charleston, South Carolina, and the surrounding Lowcountry. As the Southern living Yankee, I love helping people just like you buy and sell homes in the Charleston area. I specialize in helping people relocate to Charleston from out of state because I've been there and I've done it myself. I understand how exciting but still overwhelming a big move can be. But that's why I'm here, to help you every step of the way. If you're ready to make a move, reach out today. You can shoot me a text, send me an email, or pick up the phone and call. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tap that notification bell too. Both towns are part of the Berkeley County School District, and as someone with kids in the system, I'm going to tell you what I've actually experienced, not just what you're going to find on those websites. My daughter, who is still a couple of years from graduating, just started an apprenticeship program through our local technical college. That wouldn't have been possible without the support and the structure of our public schools right here in Moncks Corner. She is absolutely thriving, and she's not alone. There are real opportunities here for students who are driven, who want to explore trades, tech, or other pathways. Summerville also has strong schools. They've got a range of options and magnet programs, and because it's a larger area, you might have more variety in what's offered. But with that variety comes competition. You have bigger class sizes, more applications for special programs, more pressure. In Moncks Corner, your child may get some more individual attention, more community support, and maybe less chaos. That's been our reality. Okay, so now let's talk about lifestyle. Summerville has got the shopping. There is no question about that. If you want to be 5 minutes from Target, TJ Maxx, Kohl's, and dozens of restaurants, it's all right there. You've got boutique stores, local restaurants, big chains. It's easy to make plans and to find something to do without having to leave your town. But there's a trade-off. That convenience brings noise, traffic, a lot more hustle. For some people, that's exciting, but for others, it's exhausting. In Moncks Corner, we don't have all of the big name stores, and honestly, I'm okay with that. We do have Walmart, several grocery stores, coffee shops, including both Starbucks and Chick-fil-A, so we're not exactly roughing it out here. And we have plenty of local owned businesses. If you really need a big shopping day, you can get in the car and you're in Summerville in 15 to 20 minutes. But on a normal day, everything you need is right here. And you're not going to be sitting in traffic just to get to it every day. So now let's talk about community. Summerville's downtown is Hutchinson Square. It's what you see in all of the videos. It is beautiful. It has a real Southern charm. It hosts community events and it draws a crowd. But the town has gotten big enough that it doesn't feel like everyone knows each other anymore. It's friendly, but it's not tight-knit. Moncks Corner still has that small town feel. We shut down Main Street for festivals where you're actually going to bump into your neighbors. You see the same faces at the coffee shop, at the ball fields, at church, and people here know each other. It feels like a real community, not just a collection of neighborhoods. And speaking of neighborhoods, let's go ahead and talk about housing. Moncks Corner has a mix of older established subdivisions and some newer builds. The older homes, you're going to be seeing larger lots, mature trees, and often lower or no HOA fees. Yes, some of these homes might need a little bit of love, paint, flooring, and cosmetic updates, but you're getting space and character in return. Then you've got the newer neighborhoods, many of which are still being built. These communities offer more modern layouts, sidewalks, community amenities like pools and walking trails. And yes, we do have master plan communities, even though we don't have as many as Summerville. But the ones that we do have are thoughtfully built, not cookie cutter feeling. Summerville, on the other hand, has seen massive development. You've got tons of master plan neighborhoods, but a lot of them come with smaller lots, tighter layouts, and higher HOA fees. If you want brand new and move-in ready, yeah, you're going to find it. But you may also be looking out your kitchen window directly into your neighbor's living room. So again, it's about what matters most to you. Now, let me tell you about one of the biggest lifestyle differences, the lake. Moncks Corner sits right on the edge of Lake Moultrie. It's a beautiful, massive man-made lake that offers everything from boating and fishing to paddleboarding and kayaking. And this is real lake life living, not we have a pond with a fountain in the middle of it. Several neighborhoods in Moncks Corner have lake access, and you have community use docks or even private docks if you get lucky. It's peaceful, it's beautiful, and it's one of the things that makes this town so special. Summerville, no lake. You do have retention ponds, you have a few creeks, but nothing that gives you the lake life experience. If being near the water matters to you and not just a backyard water feature but actual lake life, Moncks Corner is where it's at. So let's talk about commute times. If you work in Charleston or North Charleston, Summerville is a little bit closer to the interstate. I-26 is right there, and that is definitely a convenience, especially if you're driving in during rush hour. But convenience comes with the price, pretty much that traffic that I mentioned earlier. Moncks Corner is about 20 minutes from the interstate, so you're not going to be jumping right on, but again, most people living out here choose that trade-off. They would rather have the peace, the space, the slower pace, and they just plan for a few extra minutes if they need to head into the city. Oh, and the beach. Out in Moncks Corner, we're about 45 to 60 minutes from the ocean, depending on which beach you're going to, whether it's Isle of Palms or Folly Beach. Both are doable, and there are different routes depending on where you're headed. So while we're not right on the coast, we're not landlocked either. You can absolutely live the lake life during the week, and then you can hit the beach on the weekend. So let me give you a peek into what the daily life might look like. Living in Summerville might mean morning traffic, a coffee stop at Starbucks, dropping the kids at school, then you can head out to work or errands with a lot of options nearby. You might hit a yoga class, grab lunch at a favorite cafe, and then you can swing by Target on the way home. In the evenings, well, there is always something happening, whether it's a local brewery, live music, or a dinner out. There's plenty to do, but your day might feel a little bit packed from the moment you wake up. In Moncks Corner, you might start your morning with a slower cup of coffee, maybe even on your back porch if you've got, that great view of trees of the lake. You drive the kids to school without having to fight major traffic. After work, it's really easy to swing by the grocery store, grab takeout, or you can meet neighbors at the ball field. The kids play while you catch up with friends. It's a quieter pace, but for a lot of people, it feels more like living. So let's talk about recreation. Moncks Corner has a seriously impressive recreation complex. We have multiple ball fields for baseball, softball, soccer, football. We even have one specifically for the Miracle League, which is for kids and adults with disabilities. We've got basketball courts and Harmony Park, which is an all-inclusive playground where children of all abilities can play together. And coming soon, we have plans in the works for an indoor recreation facility, which will be a huge addition for families and athletes. That says a lot about where Moncks Corner is headed. It's not just growing, it's investing in the community. The town is thinking long-term. It's building for the people who live here, not just trying to attract more growth. Summerville also has parks, recreation options, and youth sports, and because it's bigger, there is more variety. But again, that comes with more traffic, more scheduling conflicts, and sometimes more expense. Moncks Corner gives you the space and the access without all the stress. So here's the bottom line. If you want to be close to everything, shops, restaurants, activities, and you don't mind the traffic or the faster pace, Summerville could be the right fit. It's got energy, variety, and convenience. But you may pay more in housing, have less space, and deal with more noise. If you want a quieter, more affordable lifestyle with space, community, lake access, and a town that still feels like a town, Moncks Corner might be calling your name. You're not giving up modern conveniences, you're just trading chaos for calm. And that's the part that most people miss. This isn't about choosing between busy and boring, it's about figuring out what kind of life you want to live. If this helped you feel like you're getting closer to that decision, then stick around for my next video where I walk you through the top 5 mistakes that people make when moving to the Charleston area and how to avoid them. Trust me, if you are even thinking about relocating, you don't want to miss it. The link is in the description below. You can click that video and you can keep narrowing things down. My name is Deneen. I'm a realtor here in Charleston, South Carolina, and the surrounding Lowcountry. As the Southern Living Yankee, I love helping people just like you buy and sell homes in the Charleston area. I specialize in helping people relocate from out of state because I've been there and I've done it myself. I understand how exciting but still overwhelming a big move can be, but that's why I'm here, to help you every step of the way. If you're ready to make a move, reach out today. You can shoot me a text, send me an email, or even just pick up the phone and call. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tap that notification bell too. Thank you so much for joining me. So long for today.